My name is Megan Murphy. I'm a biomedical engineering student my senior year, and the scholarship I received was the DAAD-RISE. I heard about DAAD-RISE because my roommate had seen an email from Katie Salgado, and she said, "This sounds really cool," and I was like, "It does sound really cool." So. I knew that I wanted to, I've always been really interested in research, is kind of why I wanted to apply at first, and then I had also kind of really had my plans for the summer. I was really set on going abroad, like whether that was through one of the other programs at ASU, but I was like, if I could get a scholarship to go and do this and then also work on kind of like my academic and career goals, that would be just the perfect combination. I lived in a pretty small town called Constance. It's very southern Germany, bordered right on a town in Switzerland. It was mostly holiday, kind of vacationing town, so it was right on Lake Constance there. They called it the Bodensee, and so everyone had a sailboat, and it was just really easy to get to the water, and so that was mostly what I spent my time doing there outside of research, was doing water activities, yeah. During my DAAD program, I was researching a process called ribosome biogenesis, which is just the life cycle and the formation of ribosomes, the organelles that make proteins inside the cell. I was looking at a quality control step, so the cell's way of saying, oh, this ribosome will survive and go on to make proteins, or this one will not. Because my work was mostly in a wet lab, it was very dependent on me being there, so I'd get there, standard job, like 9 to 5, and I would go. It took a lot of planning, just because like if one day you needed to grow a certain type of cell, or you needed to do like cell streaking, which is just a way to like see if the right genes have grown in the cells you want. So lots of planning, but some days I'd get out early. It was, yeah, pretty standard, and then I'd just go to lunch with my lab mates and then go home at the end of the day and plan things with there were a couple other DAAD-RISE recipients in my university, and so we'd hang out, or I'd just go home, have a relaxed night. A lot of growing over this summer. I'd never lived on my own, especially I'd never been outside of the US or North America. I've been to Canada, and so it was really interesting, like being in a place where I didn't speak the language, but I found it was a lot easier than I had anticipated. I think it did help me grow as a researcher. I just got more used to when that's kind of like your full-time job for 3 months. It feels like you just get more comfortable with it, and I just love learning, so I loved learning the new things that I could use in my day-to-day research. My favorite memory would probably be the conference in Heidelberg. Just being able to like go to Heidelberg, which is a beautiful city, and then meet everyone else who had been awarded the RISE scholarship was really awesome. I loved learning about other people's projects and kind of what they were doing, where they lived, meeting new people. And then, of course, it was really awesome to see all the ASU students, even people I hadn't met beforehand, when we had like had little get-togethers before the summer. Any advice to students? Definitely ask for help if you need help, because you're going to need a little help, especially if you've never lived abroad or done research like this. But there are plenty of resources available to students, like at ASU, your host university. Working with Katie and everyone at ANSA was really, really helpful, and definitely put me on the right path to